Hey y'all, what's going on? My name is Harris, and in this video, I want to talk about boundaries and also mullein, this herb. So basically, what you need to know, first of all, is let's talk about the herb mullein itself. So basically, when you grow it in a garden, you grow it on the edge, and it basically protects all of the other plants. So it is a natural protector, okay? So mullein is it's so interesting. Like, it's just so funny how, like, the benefits of the plant are, like, so energetic. Like, mullein also helps you breathe, okay? And it's a protector. It helps you breathe. Maybe like a sigh of relief almost, you know? And, you know, I think boundaries is so important. Mullein says, you go out there. This is in here. And isn't that interesting how boundaries and protection are so connected? Because say, for example, you got cursed or somebody put some bad energy on you. That might have to do with your own boundaries. Why were you even dealing with that person to begin with? So boundaries, it's important. A lot of the time, setting boundaries is not just about you telling somebody like, hey, don't talk to me, or hey, like, stay away from me. Sometimes boundaries means upending the way that you do things. The way that you interact with people out of routine, the way you settle with people, the way you just be around the same people, and you fall into the motions of how you've always interacted with them. And sometimes you have to set your foot on the ground and say, no, like, moving forward, this is how I want to interact with you. I need space from you. I need this from you in order for our energy to be equally exchanged. And you have to set that boundary, but it's so easy to fall back and just go back to how things were. And then miscommunicating to the other person that you don't really care about your boundary. Because if you cared about it, you wouldn't have violated it yourself. So we need help with that. I mean, obviously mullein is going to help you do that. But I think it's important to be aware of the ways. First and foremost, be aware of the boundary. Like, what kind of boundary are you setting? What kind of calculated distance are you keeping from somebody? Why? How does somebody make you feel? How does that, say, for example, you go around somebody and they give you brain fog, or you go around somebody and you feel angry and you feel certain type of emotions. You go around somebody and you feel them imprinting on you. Some people are like, oh, I'm cursed. No, you just going anywhere. You just going anywhere. You going around any energy. That's your problem. And then you're wondering why, you know. Sometimes bad boundaries can be not even knowing how to sit into isolation. You don't have the capacity to be alone. That could be a whole other problem. But you need to learn when it's time to set a boundary. You need to learn when it's time to go away. Especially Geminis. Us Geminis. I'm Gemini rising. We need to know when it's time for us to exit scene left. Okay? So, know your boundary. Know when you need to be alone. Know when you're done putting up with somebody the way that you've always put up with them. Know when, know when somebody's infringing on your thing. If you feel a certain way, you don't like something, speak up. Set your boundary. Don't just let people walk all over you, And that can be hard, but obviously get mullein. Get mullein. Just get it. Honestly, obviously I have this in a jar, so it must be special, right? Like, I actually keep this in my bag. I have a whole, obviously I can't take all my spiritual items. I take my deck, one deck for the day, some mojo bags, my yarrow, and my mullein, okay? Especially if you smoke, you might want to drink mullein every now and then. It helps detoxify your lungs. So, maybe that's something you could do. If you're feeling like boundaries is like an issue for you, make a mullein tea. Make a mullein tea. Put some jasmine. Put some kind of, you know, put something else in there, or maybe just make the mullein tea. I think mullein tastes good. I think anything tastes good enough with honey. Okay, honey and anything will taste good. It's not about the taste. Integrate the energy of the plant. Draw your boundary. Protect yourself. Okay, and just make it a routine. Make it a habit, so that way you get in the habit of setting your boundaries. And before you know it, you'll have good boundaries. You won't be leaking energy. You won't be giving energy where you don't need to be giving people energy. People won't take advantage of you. You won't be wasting your time. You won't be around people that make you shrink. You won't be around the people that's not doing shit for your life. So, anyways, I hope y'all get on that. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.